Well, welcome to the BNI Effect, the home of amazing conversations with Brisbane BNI members sharing tips on how you can get the most out of BNI. I'm Tony Meredith, and ordinarily I'm a business coach, but today I'm your host and fellow BNI member, bringing you another exciting conversation. This is episode number 40, and today's guest is Peita Royal. Welcome, Peita.
Hi, Tony. Thanks very much.
Thank you for being here. Let's kick it off by you giving us a brief overview of you, your business, and the services that you offer.
Okay, so this year's pretty exciting because Plumbaround turns 10 this year.
Wow,
So
congratulations. So the business is
yeah,
called Plumbaround, and you're
yep,
having your 10th birthday.
yep, 10th birthday in April. So how we started was my husband Warwick is a qualified plumber, and we were having our youngest child, and he came in one day into the hospital and said, "I've got this great idea. Let's start a business." So 2 weeks after our youngest daughter was born, we started Plumbaround. So yeah, so our daughter turns 10, and then Plumbaround turns 10 2 weeks later. So
And what was it? What was it back then about, babies and businesses? Like, why was it just coincidental or?
well, I was going on maternity leave. I came from retail management
Yep.
with the same company for 20 years. So I went on maternity leave and then never had to return to retail. I joined the business with Warwick straight away. So yeah, it was
Amazing.
pretty
So,
exciting.
so it's a plumbing business. So what are the services that you offer, Peita?
Yes, so we do all plumbing and gas fitting across commercial projects and residential. And we cover all bases from Sunshine Coast through to Brisbane, all suburbs, and down to the Gold Coast and Tweed Heads.
Amazing. And you also mentioned to me previously that you were doing some work down in South Australia as well.
We did. So with our project work, we do Planet Fitness gyms, the really big gyms that are bright purple and yellow. So we build those, do all the plumbing for that. And we also do dental surgeries. So we built a gym in South Australia. We've done plumbing in Perth for a dental surgery as well. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
we'll happily travel anywhere we can to help somebody out.
So you're national, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Are
Well,
you doing
actually,
anything? Are you
yeah.
doing anything special for the 10th anniversary?
I would like to take our team on a cruise, like a comedy cruise. So that's something I'm looking at. So I don't know. To be honest, our plumbers all enjoy fishing. So if I organise the fishing charter, they'd love that as well. So we'll see what
A-
happens.
And how many's in your team, Peita?
So we're a team of 13 at the moment. So
Wow.
looking to grow this year. So we'll be on the headhunt for more plumbers and gas fitters and admin staff.
Amazing. Well, congratulations on all of your success to date and the 10-year anniversary. Phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you.
How and when were you introduced to BNI then?
Okay, so I sit on an advisory board, and same with Warwick. Warwick and I both sit on the board. And one day we were in there and we were saying, "Oh, we just would like some more sales." And so our chairman of the board said to us, "Are you in BNI?" And we're like, "What's BNI?" So he's like, "Get out the door and go and talk to this lady, and she will set you up." So we went out and spoke to somebody who was in BNI, an ambassador as well, and she got us all set up with a couple of BNIs to visit. And when we were visiting BNIs, it was the middle of COVID. So most of our BNIs were also online, so we couldn't visit in person. So yeah, we did some online meetings for four of them and found the BNI that fit right for us. So yeah.
And so COVID, so you're talking what, probably 4 years ago, give or take, you've been to BNI?
Um, yes, just gone 4 years. Yep.
Okay, great. And what was it about the BNI chapter that you chose that prompted you to choose that chapter?
We chose our chapter for the people, the the feeling that we felt, and mind you, this was all online, so
Yep.
it was like 28 members online. But everybody was welcoming, helpful, excited. You could see the business flowing between the members, and when somebody said that they'd achieved something, you could see the celebration from the other members to the member. So all of that combined kind of really nailed it for us. Yeah.
And so you started off in a virtual chapter, even though it was forced to be virtual due to COVID.
Yeah.
What were the differences then when you went from virtual to being in person?
It was nice to meet everybody in person. That was exciting. That was fun times. And we were in the Brisbane city. So, I started traveling into the city once a week, which was nice to do as well. So it was really good. But yeah, it was business just continued. It was really enjoyable.
Excellent. How has being part of a BNI chapter influenced your approach to networking?
Being in BNI has taught me to nail down my 60 seconds. So that is probably one of the big things I took away straight away. The ability to now walk into a room, and as soon as somebody says, "Oh, what do you do?" or "What's your company?" you can just rattle it off, whether it's you adjust it to a 30-second pitch, or like even in an elevator. Like I've literally done that before in an elevator to somebody, a 30-second pitch. So BNI really ensures that you are capable of selling your business within that 30 seconds to 60 seconds.
All right. So what you're referring to, because again, there'll be people who
Okay.
aren't familiar with BNI and they're wondering, what's this 60
What is she
seconds all?
talking about?
What's she going on about? The 60 seconds, it's a weekly opportunity for you to showcase your business and then also ask for a specific referral. And so what you're saying is that through BNI, you've really been able to craft that and get that to be quite succinct. So regardless if it's 60 seconds, if it's 30, if it's 45 seconds, you're able to have a short, sharp, punchy, here's who I am, this is what we do, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, 100%. Yep.
That's
Definitely.
amazing. How do you measure the success of your participation in BNI?
How I measure my
Yeah.
success. So I am constantly on the BNI Connect app.
Mhm.
Whenever I do an activity related to BNI, I log those stats instantly. So for me, there's an amount per year that I like to achieve, and I monitor that on a 6 monthly basis because that's the rolling stat within BNI. So that's something that I do personally. And just logging those stats, making sure I hit to get the most out of BNI, you've got to put the effort in. You only get out what you put in. So I'm a big believer in that. So I make sure I nail all my stats.
Okay, and when you talk about BNI Connect, again, for those that aren't familiar, so it's an app that all BNI members get access to, and
Yeah.
you record all your various stats, so things like one-to-one meetings, the referrals you pass on, the money you've collected, etc. Also, it's an opportunity to reach out to anyone in BNI across the world. So it's actually a directory of all BNI members. And so it's in an app form. But yeah, like Peita said, you've got some goals in mind and you're constantly reviewing your goals, making sure am I on track or off track.
Definitely. And that's being able to connect with anybody in the world on BNI. I have people that clients that will call me and just say, "Hey, do you know this person? Or do you know somebody that I could use for gardening or something?" And I will automatically go straight to my BNI app. I will punch in gardening, I'll punch in Brisbane, all the keywords, and I'll see who comes up and I'll call the person. And what the great thing is as soon as they pick up the phone and you say, "Hey, I found you on BNI," they're like, "Oh, great, how can I help you?" It's like this, it builds this automatic trust between one another. So I find the app very, very helpful.
Now, you've been in business for 10 years, been in BNI for 4. So how has the last 4 years, how has BNI helped your business?
It has helped my business. I've formed more connections and strong connections and referral partners. So there are people that I have found in BNI to provide services for my company, and vice versa. There are providers now I go to send my clients to. So it's form. So we do plumbing, but we can offer whole solutions to clients by having an electrician, by having a handyman, by having, so I'm not just a plumber. I can organise entire projects for people just based on my referral network within BNI.
And what advice would you give to new BNI members to make the most out of their membership?
I would say don't be afraid to reach out to the members. Members are so excited to have new members on board, and all we want to do is assist the new guys. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help and just get involved and yeah, make the most out of your membership.
And what's next for Plumbaround? Have you got any exciting projects or expansions on the horizon, Peter?
We were a little crazy, and the week leading into Christmas last year, we brought on board a new business. Another plumbing business based on the Sunshine Coast. So we are madly servicing all of Sunshine Coast each and every day now for multiple plumbers. So that's a really huge expansion that we've done. It should add a lot to our business, and it's definitely keeping me on my toes at the moment.
Well, congratulations on that success as well. Amazing.
Thank you. Yes, yes.
How do you see your relationship with BNI evolving as your business grows?
So the next thing that we'll be doing with BNI is visiting more up the sunny coast and the Gold Coast, so I can put employees into new chapters up there and on the Gold Coast as well, so we can have that extra reach, and our clients know that we are based there, we're there every week, and just broaden who we can help really in all areas, commercial and residential as well.
And if you could share one piece of wisdom with our listeners, whether they're BNI members or not, what would that piece of wisdom be, Peter?
I have one that I refer to personally all the time, but honestly, it's the biggest thing in business for me is surrounding yourself with good people. So I live by that every day. So that goes for my team members, my BNI members in my chapter as well. You know, when you're with good people, they help raise you up and you help raise them up. So my biggest piece of advice is, yes, surround yourself with good people.
And how can listeners learn more about you or your business?
So you can head on over to our website, so plumaround.com.au, and that will have links to our Facebook, direct links to our company, and all of that. And we have on a weekly blog post so that you can hit tap and receive our newsletter each month as well.
Well, thanks, Peter. Well, that wraps up another episode of the BNI Effect. I hope you enjoyed today's discussion, and I want to extend a massive thank you to our guest, Peita Royal, for sharing her insights with us. If you found value in today's episode, please don't forget to subscribe to the BNI Effect wherever you listen to your podcasts. And until next time, thanks for listening.